What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quarter, and it looks like there's a bit of an update in terms of the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp a little spat. More text messages come out that unironically just make Elon Musk look like a Chad, and also makes Amber Heard manage to look even worse. She's already been left by her legal team, but now a strong supporter in her movement, the Me Too movement, has now publicly disavowed her as well. Just a real quick check-in the 500,000 signature goal of this Change.org petition. There's now 450,182 signatures to remove her from the latest, from the Aquaman 2. 22 hours ago, Amanda de has jumped ship. And interestingly enough, it looks like more information around these mystery bruises has come out, and apparently Amber had them when Johnny Depp wasn't even in the country. This coming from Heroic Hollywood. A new witness says Aquaman Amber Heard got her bruises while her ex-husband Johnny Depp was abroad. Johnny Depp's lawyer revealed that a witness claims that Aquaman star Amber Heard got the bruises while Fantastic Beasts star was out of the country. This new statement will be used in the $50 million defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard that claims Johnny Depp was a bad boy. Trinity Esperanza, the head concierge of the building where the Fantastic Beasts star owned several suites, claims she saw hand marks on Heard's neck as well as a bruise on her cheek in 2016 while Depp was on tour. She dropped her keys down the elevator chute. She had bruises on her neck and a band-aid. The statement will also be used as hearsay evidence in the Fantastic Beasts Pirates of the Caribbean stars libel suit against the the News UK, after the Sun labeled him as a, quote, wife beater. The news comes soon after Amber Heard's legal team has quit the case, reportedly over logistical costs. That seems really unlikely. That seems like one of those reasons people give to protect the client. There's absolutely... it seems extraordinarily unlikely that it would be a cost-based reason to leave Amber Heard, because I've worked with lawyers, and I've worked with the half Asian Kraken, Bill Richmond. All that cost gets passed on to the client anyway. So why would you say, oh, well, it was a logistical cost thing? I mean, maybe going to the UK and back and stuff like that, but again, why not just pay for it? Depp's lawyer, Adam Waldman, explained the deposition statement step by step, which, if true, would refute Amber Heard's previous claims. Quote, "It turns out Amber Heard actually was damaged in June 2016 with finger-shaped marks on her throat, a bandaged arm, and a bruised left eye. The one person we know did not do it is Johnny Depp, who had been on tour and out of the country for 2 weeks. Johnny Depp is set to reprise his role as the villainous Geralt Grindelwald in the third Fantastic Beasts movie. Meanwhile, Amber Heard is expected to return as Mera in the yet-to-be-titled Aquaman sequel. As for now, fans can see Heard as Mera in Aquaman. Here's the official synopsis of the movie. Don't care." Wasn't really interested in Aquaman, but the film obviously did very well. It made it was over $1 billion at the box office, too. I should probably watch it someday. According to Founding into Comics Now, Me Too activist Amanda de Cadenet no longer willing to testify on behalf of Amber Heard against Johnny Depp. Interesting. Television host and activist has announced that she will no longer be testifying in support of the Aquaman star and close friend Amber Heard in Johnny Depp's upcoming case. Now, there are a lot of reasons that somebody might not want to testify. Maybe they don't want to get wrapped up into it. Maybe they don't want to have their own personal life kind of drug across and have people going through their private messages and things like that. So there are reasons why somebody might step aside, but certainly one of those reasons might be that she doesn't believe her anymore. In the new declaration filed by her, obtained by the Daily Mail, the girlgaze.com founder details the reasoning behind her sudden drop of support. Oh, okay, we're going to find out. Explaining that she initially believed Heard because, quote, as a longtime Waxman woman's rights spelled with an X, Jesus, rights activist and survivor, it is my fundamental position to believe woman, spelled with an X, who speak up about domestic situations. DeCadenet explains further that, historically, woman, spelled with an X, rights in this area have been chronically undermined, and I'm not going to say it again, had their verses silenced. This is one reason why when Amber told me her version of the conflict between her and Johnny, it was my inclination to believe and support her. However, after hearing audio leaked this year of Heard admitting to hitting Depp and mocking him for defending himself, she recalls that she recently acknowledged that I will not be testifying in Johnny's upcoming case against the Sun. I also acknowledged that new facts had come to my attention, which has changed my perspective on the matter. When the first audio tape was released, I heard Amber being verbally abusive to Johnny, and I was horrified, she explained. Then she detailed that she texted Robbie Kaplan, Amber's attorney, to let her know that she needed to speak with her urgently, and I told her I was appalled and shocked to hear how Amber was speaking to Johnny, and that wasn't okay with me. Further disheartening, de Cadenet was Heard's continued denial that she was, quote, confronting, or when she confronted Amber concerning the recording. She informed me that it was edited by Johnny's team. She said, quote, had hoped Amber would take accountability for her behavior, but she did not. She then stated, quote, I have not spoken with Amber since the exchange and have come to the very painful realization that someone who I had advocated for and believed so wholeheartedly was not entirely forthcoming with me. De Cadenet notes that she wants to emphasize that I have no personal knowledge of what happened between them and no knowledge of the truth of her accusations against him, and that she has, quote, made this statement in support of due process and upholding the truth. Well, that's a really mealy-mouthed way of saying that she thinks Amber Heard's lying. When reached for comment, Depp's lead attorney, Adam Waldman, confidently told the Daily Mail, when Amanda de Cadenet, Amber Heard's best friend and activist, recants her support for Miss Heard and testifies against her, you know we've reached the beginning of the end of Miss Heard's hoax against Johnny Depp. Heard's legal team declined to comment. The loss of de Cadenet's support marks the second prominent voice to remove themselves from the Heard defense team in the ongoing legal matters with Depp in as many weeks. On June 19th, it was announced that prominent LGBT rights lawyer and Time's Up legal defense founder Roberta Kaplan was also withdrawing as Heard's legal team, a move which Kaplan claimed was due to troubling logistics of traveling during the coup. Well, that seems really unlikely. There isn't an amount of money that wouldn't fix that, and Amber Heard certainly has plenty of cash, so it's an interesting acknowledgement. Now, while this part is a little more funny to me, you know, all of their text messages are getting out there. Like Elon Musk confessed to, quote, liking Amber Heard while she was married to Johnny Depp. Oh, no. Chats go viral. Who cares? I mean, Elon pulls. Let's just be honest here. Elon pulls. And he also apparently likes them crazy. So he's been in headlines for quite some time following his relationship, or her relationship with Elon, and divorce row with Johnny. Recently, it said in her chats with SpaceX head honcho were provided to court, and turns out they are up for a public display now. According to reports, Elon once texted her that he likes her. Ooh. This is clearly a reach, but there are some funny texts where she calls him her rocket man. For the unaverse, the chats between Amber and Elon that happened before she filed for divorce from Johnny were provided to court. A transcript of the same is now shared by Depp's lawyer, Adam Waldman. I mean, Adam Waldman must be having a field day. According to the same messages that date back to Sunday, May 26th or 22nd, 2016, shared hours after Amber claimed that Johnny had hit her. The incident in the question was one where Amber sent Depp through a phone towards her. So apart from the chats, Elon offered Amber security, 24/7 security. There seemed to be an altercation between the two, as per the document shared, to which Elon replied, well, I'm just glad you're okay. You talked about Jay being bad in the past and still having keys to the apartment, so I thought something might happen. Yeah, I mean, my guess is that she's probably lying to Elon, just like she lied to everyone else. But, you know, it's tough to say exactly. Wait, what the heck? Rambo? What is this? Oh, it's Bollywood. Okay, all right. So I was like, I hadn't heard of another Rambo movie, and also Sylvester Stallone looked really different. So it'll be interesting. Johnny Depp ends up, you know, looking better and better. Apparently, you know, it's been revealed that he likes his MDMA or something. Who cares? I don't care about that. Nobody cares about that. So that's the best that Heard's legal defense team has been able to put together. It's going to be interesting. I actually, you know, when her legal team pulled, I actually thought, well, maybe it actually looks like this is going to go to trial. When she tried to get it dropped, it wasn't dropped. So it looks like this thing's moving forward and Amber's entire case is falling apart. You just hate to see it. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.